welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in again today. Please, we have an interesting topic today, and before we start, please, I'm begging, please help me share this video. Please subscribe to my video, please like, and please leave a comment. Those comments are very important because those comments will help me continue these videos. I'm really motivated to keep putting these videos out there. Please, you to help me to share this video. So we have a very interesting topic today, very interesting. Now, today we are talking about women enabling men who do not want to change. I'm focusing on the women today. Women enabling men who do not want to change. So that is what we'll be talking today. So how do they enable men who do not want to change? There are several ways that they enable those men without even noticing, because they feel like they are comfortable, because they feel like it is natural, it is normal for things like that to happen. Now, I'm not saying this to cause problems in relationship, but I'm saying this to create awareness and to make some people who are behaving in a certain kind of way change. Now, we'll talk about the consequences of this video is going to be short. We'll talk about the consequences of women enabling men who do not want to change. Now, you enable a man who do not want to change in a way that he does certain things repeatedly, but you are adamant to those things because you do not want problems. I mentioned something similar in our first video, like people who things that people are supposed to take note before getting deep into a relationship. Now, I'm talking about you knowing that this thing repeatedly is not healthy, but you behave adamant to it because you feel like you don't want your relationship to hit the rock. Now, that is not a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship is a relationship that there is supposed to be communication where you are not comfortable. Wherever you are not comfortable, you should be able to speak up. Because if you are not able to speak up, your spouse will become so comfortable with what he or she is doing, and at the end, the relationship becomes toxic or unhealthy. Now, a man goes and he does so many things out there. He does it repeatedly, he does it again and again and again and again. He knows that after all, you are going to forgive him because you love him so much. And he is taking advantage of that fact that you love him so much, and he knows that you are going to forgive him because you have made it a habit. Now, in all of this, you realize that you lose yourself, you lose who you are, you lose yourself in terms of happiness. You realize that you can no longer be happy because it is killing you inside, but you cannot voice it out because you do not want your relationship to hit the rock. Now, that is unhealthy. That is very unhealthy for you. You should not be in a relationship that you lose yourself. Because if you do not have love, you cannot give love. If you do not love yourself, you cannot give love out there. It's going to be so difficult for you. Now, he keeps maltreating you. He keeps treating you bad. He keeps bringing down your ego. He keeps killing you there. Now, you keep enduring because you're already used to it. People will talk to you, or somebody will try to advise you, say, I'm already used to it. How can you be used to such a toxic relationship? Somebody who maltreats you, who beats you, who lays his hand on you at the slightest chance that he gets, and he keeps on apologizing. He keeps on apologizing and still keeps on doing the same thing. Now you accommodate that attitude. It becomes a habit. Some of these things, I blame you because you do not. There are women who talk, but they do not change. Now, when it gets to that extent that they do not change, you have to leave before you die. If you try as much as possible to tackle certain situations and the person is adamant to changing, now you run for your life. But you keep on making excuses for somebody who will kill you one day. That is because you lack love. You do not love yourself. If you love yourself that much, you'll be able to recognize certain red flags. You'll be able to recognize it, and you'll be able to speak about it to your partner. That is communication. That is communication. You become, that is, you become a woman who is unappreciated. You become a woman who is unappreciated by his man. The man does not appreciate you. The man compares you with every woman out there. And you keep talking to him, he does not want to change. Now, you get used to that fact. You lose yourself. You lose yourself. Every woman wants a man who can appreciate her. That is a man who loves her. A man who loves a woman will be able to appreciate that woman for the tiniest thing that woman does. Because women too have a lot of responsibilities too. You lose yourself in so many ways. So many ways. A man who might treat you so much. Talk about your worth. He does not even know your worth. He does not even know your worth. But you accommodate it. He comes back late every night to the house. You keep talking to him, keep talking to him, keep talking to him. He does not have any valid reason for coming out late. Coming back late to the house. And he does not want to change because he feels like, I'm the man. Who does that? If you are not able to listen to your partners, then there is no relationship. That is communication. Talking about this enabling, I'm talking because most women, they sit quiet, they don't talk. Most women don't talk. They are so comfortable and comfortable being unhappy. Some men do not even realize that you are uncomfortable because you do not speak up. You have enabled them, you have made them be used to the fact that they can do anything that they want. Because you do not talk, because you do not want to lose your partner. How about your own happiness? How about what makes you happy? How about telling your partner, if your partner is somebody who loves you, communication will not be a problem. He will try to adjust certain things to make you happy too. He will definitely do that. He will definitely do that. Please stop enabling certain behaviors because you are scared to lose your partners. If he does not haunt you now, I bet you he's definitely going to haunt you tomorrow with that same partner you're having. Speak up. Talk. If you keep talking and the person does not want to change, you leave. That is being toxic. You realize that you buckle up so many things in the relationship to an extent that you feel like you want to explode. Why let it get to that extent? Why? If he does not want to change, he's not the only man on this planet Earth. It takes time, yes. You have your own time. There's a limit to everything, right? There's a limit to what you can take. Yes, women are very patient. Women are very patient, trying to understand every time they try to understand certain situations. But if you keep understanding and understanding and understanding, and this person does not want to change, there are certain things that you just leave. But there are certain things that are very, very important. Very, very important. Because if you keep on enabling them, they will never change, and they will so get used to that by the time you want to speak up, you will get some lashing. You will get some lashing, and it becomes so toxic. You realize that someday you hear that somebody has killed another person. It gets to that level because you were not speaking up, because you were not talking, or because you were talking and he did not change, he did not even try to change, and you still stayed there. There is a time to leave. So many people are in these shoes. I'm not trying to break people's relationship, but I speak the truth. Some women don't talk. Talk. There's a way to communicate. I do not say you should start shouting on your spouse's head or your boyfriend's head. You shout. No, 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 no. There's a way to communicate. There is definitely a way to communicate. But if you are using a peaceful method, you know your the person you are dating, you know when to talk about certain issues to that person. There is always a right time for everything. But if even at that right time you're trying to to pass across a message and it's always falling on deaf ears, then there is something wrong. You need to have a recheck or a rethink. You need to have a rethink. You need to have a rethink. You cannot be with somebody and be unhappy and say you're in a relationship where you cannot even express yourself. It doesn't work that way. So I'm talking to those who fall in these shoes. If you find this video interesting, we've definitely come to the end. I do not plan on talking so much today, but I hope this information gets to you, and I hope that it makes sense to you. But if it doesn't, that is fine. But if you come across this video, please help me share this video. A lot of people need to hear about this. A lot of women need to hear about this. Please like, please comment, and most importantly, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time on this same channel with Everything Lola. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Mwah.